Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash, and of course, double honors go out to the apostles of Great Millstone. All right, Guru well. All right, this is Nama of the DC camp, and thought I'd do a video on this. Wow, I'm gonna try to, because it's not really funny. Uh, but anyway, this is from uh, edujandan.com. All right, I guess I said that right. Anyway, it says mom accidentally uh, walks into background of child's Zoom class totally naked. Now, Zoom, what they did, these various schools and various places throughout the U.S. Uh, because of this COVID-19 situation, have decided to hold virtual classes. All right, and you have to wonder about uh, the decision to do this. At least this is the way I think, because like the scripture says, never trust thine enemy. All right, because I did a video a couple of weeks ago where this young man down in Louisiana was in the middle of a class, a virtual class, and a sibling came into his room, tripped over an object. All right, and he went off screen for a little while, and what he did was picked up what was tripped over, and it was a BB gun. But the teacher, and although the article didn't say who or what nationality the teacher was, I'm willing to bet it was an Edomite, but totally overreacted, thought it was a firearm. All right, and all these people got involved. They were calling for his expulsion, and it came down to the point where the Louisiana Attorney General, the top law enforcement officer in the state, got involved. All right, and my point in saying this is when it comes to Jake, all these things get blown out of proportion. All right, and now that they have access to everybody's home, all right, they're seeing that, well, how people actually live. And in the case of Jake, more or less, they can drum up legislation saying, no, look at how they're living. All right, that's how crafty these devils are. That's why it says never trust that enemy. All right, there's all kinds of or could be all kinds of legal ramifications from this. So you have to wonder. In any case, let's get to the story. I can't show you video that was on Twitter, but in any case, this is just a still, and it says the stunned teacher had to ask her student to turn off the camera when she noticed a naked woman looking for clothes at the back of the room during the Zoom class. All right, and there it is right there. Let's see if I can get if it'll let me. No, it's not. Okay, I was gonna blow it up. It says an online class was interrupted when a parent accidentally walked into her child's room completely naked. The embarrassing blunder was caught on camera during a Zoom video call in front of other students. 7th grade, mind you. Video posting on Twitter by user Young Simba shows a young boy sitting in the corner of a room as he listens to the teacher via the online class. The child's mom suddenly walks into a frame completely naked as she appears to look for her clothes at the back of the room. The horrified teacher can be heard calling a student who is leaning his head back during the class before she spots the adult. All right. Oh my God. Who is that back there naked? She shouts. Turn that camera off. The mom seemed to have realized she was on camera and quickly scurries away. The clip, which has been viewed more than 5.4 million times, left viewers in stitches as they watched the chaos unfold. Many pointed out the boy's unfazed reaction on one comment. He's like, oh shit, not again. I told you watch out when I'm on Zoom. All right. And you got to ask yourself, why are you walking around naked in front of your son? All right. Which would be a good question. Now, he could have all kinds of, but the scriptures, that's why the scriptures are so poignant, because they go into that. and it's things we're not supposed to do. All right. A second viewer wrote, first of all, what are you looking for in the baby's room naked? But others condemned the mother's behavior and said she should not be naked around her young son. Exactly. He is too old for her to be walking around naked. And if that was a little girl with her dad, nobody would be laughing, a viewer stressed. Exactly. All right. Another agreed and added, nobody should walk around naked in front of their kids. It's not normal. All right. And then we can go in on, the so-called black woman, and rightfully so. But let's get some scriptures here. I done rambled. We can stay in Leviticus. This is why these things are here. This is for us. This is our constitution, all right, as Israelites. All right, the whole Bible, which includes the Apocrypha. This is Leviticus chapter 18, verse 1. It says, and the Most High Yahweh speaking to Moses, saying, speaking to the children of Israel, and saying to them, I am the Lord Yahweh, your power. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ye shall do my judgments and keep mine ordinances, to walk therein. I am the Most High Yahweh, your power. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Most High Yahweh, thy power. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am the Most High Yahweh. Okay, the nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Plain and simple, straight to the point. The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover. The nakedness of thy son's daughter, or of thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover, for theirs is thine own nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife's daughter, begotten of thy father, she is thy sister, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. All right, I think everybody's got the point. Actually, I could have stopped like, all right, 6, but all right, the whole chapter is good. All right, but this is the thing. Let me read this. It's not going to take too long on this. This is commentary on Leviticus 18 and 6. Like I said, I could stop right there. It says, near to kin. All right, let me read it again. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 6. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am the Most High Yahweh. It says near to kin, Hebrew, remainder of his flesh. Notwithstanding the prohibitions here, it must be evident that in the infancy of the world, persons very near of kin, and even brothers and sisters, must have joined in matrimonial alliances, and therefore we cannot pronounce them immoral in themselves. But in these first instances, necessity required it.
Did you know that the words fear not appear more than 7?
Slacky. All right, continuing on. It says, but in the first instances, necessity required it, but when this necessity no longer existed, the thing became inexpedient and improper for, 1, as human nature now is, it is very expedient that those who are so much together in youth should by such a restriction be taught to look upon all such intercourse as prohibited and incestuous. For unless such restrictions are made, it would be impossible to prevent the prevalence of very early corruption among young persons. All right. Let's see. That the duties owing by nature to relatives may not be confounded with those of a social or political kind, for could a man be a brother and a husband, or a son and a husband at the same time, and fulfill the duties of both? Impossible. That by intermarrying with other families, relationship and its endearments might be diffused. These prohibitions are therefore to be considered so eminently moral obligations as to be observed by all mankind. Edomites. That's why you got to be careful with these commentaries and such. All right, just a long-winded way of saying it's not right, plain and simple. All right. So here we have it. Here is the things not to do, and it's constantly being repeated in the scriptures. Why? Because Jake was hard-headed. All right, and it's so easy for us going into other lands of the heathen and start taking on their customs. All right, let's see if there's any more to this. Nah, I just want to see if. Hold on, get some more comments here. Let's see. Nope, no one made any comments yet. All right, at least on here. Twitter is full of them. All right, so with that, yeah, I just want to bring it to your attention what happened. As usual, Jake is going to be used, all right, to set an example in a negative fashion. All right, so with that, I hope everyone who sees this is edified. All right. Once again, call Allah Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Kokodash, and of course, double honors go out to the apostles who through the Spirit, taught all of us this truth and continue to do so with great humility. All right. So with that, Shalom.